Before we start this video, I just quickly want to give you the news that I recently just launched the complete SketchUp course for interior designers. A course that covers all the way from beginner to advanced level lessons. If you want to know more information about the course or if you want to join, the link will be in the description of this video. And I also have a free SketchUp webinar, which you can also access today. The link will be down below as well. So let's get right into the video. So after I launched my SketchUp course, you guys have been asking me so many questions about software for interior design. So I thought I would share with you some key concepts that you need to know before choosing any interior design software out there. If I'm being completely honest with you, this has never been an easy decision to make. When I was in interior design school, there were some softwares that I had to learn because they were part of my interior design program. But as soon as I graduated, I quickly realized that there are programs that interior designers must learn and that there are other programs that can be useful in certain situations, but you probably will never use them again. So if you are trying to decide which software you should learn for interior design, here's what you need to know. I have tried a number of softwares for interior design, definitely more than 15, but I wish someone had told me what I'm about to tell you about interior design software, and that would probably have saved me some time. Before you learn any software about interior design, you need to determine what are your goals. What are you trying to achieve with the software? It doesn't matter if you are a professional in the industry, if you are an interior design student, or if you are just interested in this career for the future. You need to determine why are you even going to learn any piece of program for this career. This will ensure that you are not wasting your time trying to learn all the different softwares that there are out there. You probably know that everyone who is interested into getting into the design industry needs to have an interior design portfolio. Whether you want to apply for jobs or attract clients or get freelance work, your secret weapon as an interior designer is your interior design portfolio. Your portfolio will be the most important thing that you will ever create as a designer. So having this in mind, the first thing that you need to know is that you need to learn a software that's going to help you build an amazing interior design portfolio. After having tried so many different types of softwares and all sorts of things, I have narrowed down to 3 different types of softwares that every interior designer or every interior design student or enthusiast should get into. First, you need a software for 3D modeling and visualization. Listen, interior design is all about interior spaces, so it makes total sense to have those interior spaces designed by you inside of your interior design portfolio. And that is only possible with 3D modeling software. If you want to do it the old school way, you could instead do 3D hand-drawn renderings, like marker renderings. I personally only do sketches when I'm drafting ideas very quickly, but not for a professional interior design portfolio where I want to show my designs to someone. So going back to the portfolio, you want to make sure that you are showing all of your talent and all of your designs. And that is very easy to do when you are able to use a 3D modeling software for this purpose. Now, it is probably no surprise for you at this point that I use SketchUp for 3D modeling. I absolutely love SketchUp, that now I even have a course that teaches you SketchUp for interior design and architecture. If you're interested in that, the link is below. But regardless if you take my course or not, I think that SketchUp is a really good option for anyone who is interested in getting into the interior design industry and for anyone who is wanting to craft a very well curated and a very beautiful portfolio. Is it the only one? It is not, but I have tried many other 3D modeling softwares, and there are a bunch of reasons of why I choose SketchUp over anything else. If you want to know what those reasons are, I share them with you in my free SketchUp webinar. You can also access that in the link in the description of this video. It is a completely free webinar and you can join that today as well. Number two, you need a software to show your technical skills as a designer. So design is not only an art, but it's also a science. So sometimes showing photos of your designs is not going to be enough. And you also need to show what are the technical construction drawings for those designs. So those will be your floor plans, your elevations, your sections, your RCP, your finishes plan, and all the documentation that are going to make your designs come to life. So for example, if you're applying for jobs, you want to make sure that you include those, because most of the times the employer will want to know that you are capable of creating a set of construction drawings. But if you're showing this to a client, you probably want your portfolio to be more like a magazine style type of work. It really depends. You may need those construction drawings or you may not. But if you know how to create those construction drawings, I would definitely include it in my portfolio. So there are many different programs that you can use to create construction drawings for interior design and architecture. But to put it simple for you, you have three different options. Option number one is to use AutoCAD, which is used by many people in the industry, and it is the software that it's been used for the last 10 years up until now. So that's your first option. Your second option is to use BIM software. So BIM software is used also by architects and lets you do drawings in 2D and also in 3D. It is a little bit more complex to learn, so the learning curve is a bit slower. So this really depends on what your goals are. But probably you're trying to get into an architecture firm, and architecture firms sometimes use BIM software, so that would be a requirement if you're trying to get that type of job. And number three, you could also use Layout, which is part of SketchUp. Layout is also used by many designers because number one, is very easy to learn, and number two, it is already part of SketchUp. So it's like 2-in-1. So if you already have a license for SketchUp, you will have access to Layout. So choosing an option of all of these options that I just gave you really depends on your goals, and you do need to do some research on what is going to be best for you. Another thing that I want to say is that in America, in North America, and in Europe, sometimes we use different programs. So if you're trying to apply for a job, I would do some research on what it is used in the industry, in the country, or in the city where you live. My overall recommendation would be to learn one or max 2 softwares if you want. Try to learn that one program or those 2 programs really, really well. It is better if you know how to master a few programs than if you try to learn everything and at the end of the day you don't fully know how to work with all of them really good. Now, if you want to know what I use AutoCAD sometimes, and I use Layout most of the times lately. People ask me all the time, do I really need to know rendering for interior design? Do I really need to know how to create realistic renders? The answer is yes and no. So let me explain this a little bit further. As an interior designer, sometimes it won't be required for you to learn realistic rendering. It's more like an additional skill that you can have if you want to, but not all designers have this skill. Now, if you want to take rendering as a career, and it is a career for those of you who do not know, there are designers who outsource this work. So for the same reason that I just told you that some designers do not know how to create realistic renderings, they hire other designers who are really good at doing that to only do realistic rendering. So if you want to become a professional realistic renderer person and you want to do only that, then I would definitely recommend you to learn rendering really well. Now, if you just want to know the skill, but you don't want to become a pro or something, you just want to make good enough renders to include into your portfolio, then I would recommend you to learn something that you're going to be able to learn quick, and that's going to give you good results. Now, I have tried many rendering engines, and I have found personally that the one that better suits me has been Enscape, because Enscape is a rendering engine that renders in real time. So there are 2 different types of rendering engines, the ones that render real time and the ones that don't render real time. So it takes a while to load your render. So you gotta be waiting all the time. So personally, for my needs, because I am always wanting to create work really fast and very efficiently, I think that Enscape is a good option for me. Does that mean that it's a good option for you? Probably, but probably not. So again, with rendering, you do need to make sure that you know what your goal is. Or you could decide not to learn render at all. But I have to say that in recent years, the competition is getting a bit more competitive. So if you're trying to apply for jobs and your portfolio does not have any renders, and then your competitors have renders in their portfolio, that's just something for you to keep in mind. If you want to have this skill, it is a good skill to have. Is it absolutely necessary? Probably not. But again, it really depends on what your goals are. So those are the 3 types of software that I would recommend any interior designer to get into. And my last recommendation would be to keep it simple. Do not try to learn everything. Many programs will give you very similar results, but these ones are the types of softwares that you need. Now, you can choose whatever software you want. There are many options for every type of software that I just mentioned. I hope that made sense, and you can choose whatever you want, but I generally would recommend you to have these different types of softwares under your belt. So something for 3D modeling, something for documentation, something for rendering, and I think you should be good and you will be able to create amazing interior design portfolios with these 3 types of softwares. So I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If you're interested in my SketchUp course, you can access it down below. If you have any questions about the course or about anything, you can also leave your questions in the comments, or you can send me a DM on Instagram and I would be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.